We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set. Here it comes. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Merrifield is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Hey, Dero, this is one of the elite power hitters in all of baseball. Only a half a dozen home runs, though, last month.
Yeah, half a dozen, but times it out by 6 months and you're throwing up 36 big boys. I'll take that in a full season.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing, Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Merrifield.
Now the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In is Jorge Soler. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Popped up. Abreu waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The average coming in 257, 8 home runs and 23 driven in. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. All even now, 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting in, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Soft liner toward first. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and 3 driven in. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Runner back safely. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home.
Ball in.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-2 full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in, Nicky Lopez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Whit Merrifield will be next. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Franco aboard here at first with nobody out. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So here's Yoan Moncada standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Grandal, playing here in his age 31 season, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. From the stretch.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Soler brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Two and two. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yep, 1 and 2.
And he looks at a ball. 1 and 2. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Just hung in there on that one.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early. putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Salvador Perez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Alex Gordon, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Royals out in front, 3-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eloy Jimenez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And the pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Merrifield is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Standing in, Luis Robert. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Merrifield is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. At the plate, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Once again, a 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Nicky Lopez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Mazzara, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Anderson scoops it up, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Jimmy Cordero is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Cordero has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Hunter Dozier waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and two to Hunter Dozier. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. Ryan O'Hearn would be next. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan O'Hearn. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ready on 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes. No, that's no.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Gets him to swing and miss there, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Jay Spry answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. So coming to the plate, Alex Gordon. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 6 and the White Sox 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Madrigal. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Now to the plate, Yohan Moncada. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set. Here it comes. One out and a runner on second base. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On to the bottom of inning number 6. KC leads this one 6-2. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Michael Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Whit Merrifield.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Chopper to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 6-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Digging in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
0-1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Luis Robert. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
White Sox leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Dylan Cease gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 84, Dylan Cease.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Number 27.
Here's the pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cease, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Number 66.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. Lifted down the line in left.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador Perez.
At the plate, Salvador Perez, 1-for-2 in the ballgame thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Anderson picks it up.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Royals 6 and the White Sox 2. Scott Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Here comes the first pitch.
Madrigal.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's inside. 2-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 2-0.
Hey!
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Ball 4.
Take the break.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Merrifield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
2 strikes.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Now batting, Alex Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Alex Gordon.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here it comes. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Skied into straightaway right.
Mazara's under it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
And a
strikes.
slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Josh DeMont comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball
Just a
2.
bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Luis Robert stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he takes a called strike one.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ian Kennedy takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Ready now, Nick Madrigal. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Up next to Chicago, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving back. A leap, but he can't make the play. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning, and he blisters this thing, busting his tail around for a triple, and in the process, He cuts the deficit to 1.
And a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on our hands.
Into the box now, Yoan Moncada, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Kennedy, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
To the plate now, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. High in the air out to center field. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Danny Duffy earned his 5th win of the year. Lucas Giolito struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Ian Kennedy closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.